My name is Rich Quick, South Jersey stand up, Corfu am down. When I first realized that I wanted to make an album, I was in second grade and I had discovered that I could record on a boombox my voice, press record, and I could hear myself. So I just took two boomboxes, played a beat on one boombox, and then rapped my verse into the other boombox. And that's how I made all of my earliest raps when I was in like second grade. And I really wanted to have the chance one day to maybe get in the studio and actually record a real legit album. I couldn't possibly have predicted any of this, anything that happened or how it would affect my sound, or it's really just a reflection of my life and the things that have happened since then. When I was a little kid rapping on boomboxes, I was rapping about Disney movies and like Power Rangers and things like that, rapping about them. Now, there's real life issues here. There's real things going on now, and that's what I'm rhyming about, you know? The EP is called Sad Songs, and it was different for me because I had never worked one-on-one with a production team before and actually like kind of crafting a sound for a project. I picked a whole bunch of different instrumentals from Stress that I was feeling, things that he had in the tuck. He was playing me beats, and I was like, yeah, that one. No, yeah, that one. And I wrote some songs. At the time, I was going through it, like in a crazy way. And the songs that I wrote were kind of a reflection of that. Working with Stress and Chuck was a really cool experience because the way that they work is, I feel, is unique in the sense that, you know, Stress really, you know, produces the track, structures everything, and then Chuck comes in and he plays these live renditions, and it's just it turns out so awesome. So a lot of times I will go in and lay some verses or a hook to some of the skeletons or some of the beats that I picked. And then Chuck would come in later on, and Stress and Chuck would vibe in the studio and then really wrap the sound around the song that I wrote. They really bring the songs alive on this project. Those two just breathe life into these songs and just make them so, it's a thing that stands out most of all. If you read the comments on the SoundCloud of the singles that I released or the comments on YouTube, it's like, wow, this production is next level. The songs that I write, I think that it's important for me to be honest because there's somebody out there that could be going through the same thing that I'm going through and maybe not feel like such a freak about it. You know what I mean? A lot of times we feel that we're just all alone and it's just only us. You know what I mean? We have all these problems and it's just me. But everyone has these problems, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's good to hear that somebody else has the problems, and it takes, you know, an honest hip hop artist, or it's the honest artist in general, to portray that to people, and I think that people get a lot from it. In terms of lyricism, I feel that it's different, much different than what I'm known for doing, but at the same time, it's my greatest project, I think, lyrically. The songs, I think, are my top game right now. We had, you know, a good 4 or 5 songs for the project. There was no features at all, and it wasn't really important. It was a completed project. But when you think about, I mean, I'm a hip hop dude, and I really like rhyming. You know what I mean? I like working with hip hop artists, and I don't think that you get more hip hop than artists like Reef the Lost Cause, Rocket Ira Science, Jack Frost, You know what I mean? And these are dudes that I look up to as a hip hop artist. And it's important to bring that flavor to this project. So that's why we added the bonus tracks on there. And they've really helped in promoting sad songs. And I can't thank those guys enough for their contributions. This is Rich Quick. My EP is called Sad Songs, produced by Stress the White Boy and Chuck Treece, and it's out on Ben Frank Recordings. You can go to my website, www.richmfandquick.com. Get at me on Twitter, Instagram, all the social networks at richmfandquick.
Yo, do you know what I did in such a short time? You're lying, trying to imagine taking your time and climbing, having your mind on your grind. Rapping way back when, and Jack was tabbed then. Future looking better, never past tense. Walk past them lanes, them dames, we had them. South Jersey, where I'm coolin' in the cut. You heard me, bruh? Hurts, bruh. You never ride my wave, surf's up. Get about my face, I walk by. Let that hate fall by my wayside.